every time you open Scratch, it starts out with this mouse. That's not a mouse. I'm using my mouse to move a cat. um, Scratchy or something, but we don't really like him because we have a lot of other options instead of him. So if you go use these scissors, you can delete him. Um, so if we want to get a new sprite here, actually maybe we should make a background first. We'll go to our stage here, and same thing with the stages. You're able to run scripts for these stages. They're a little different. There's some different things you can do, and then there's some things that you can't do. If we go in stage and then to the tab of backgrounds, we can edit our background. There we go. And I feel like making a kind of maze where you have to maybe go past some obstacles and get to an end point. So yeah, watch as I attempt that. Can make a nice light blue background first. Maybe that's a little too dark. There we go, that's perfect. And then we will want a map, or not a map, but a trail for our sprites to have to take. So go to the paintbrush and make a big circle, and oops, and this can be the path that our sprite has to take. We'll make some obstacles that he has to get past, and there will be the end of his journey. Okay, so that is very simple, but maybe that's an okay thing to start with. So we'll just go okay. We can always come back and... So we'll need to make a variable for the lives then. So all we do is go to variables, make variable, and you have the option to do it for every sprite you create or just this one. And we will just go this one. And we will call it, why not, lives. So now that we've got that, we can insert into our shark sprite, which we can rename shark. Maybe that's a good idea. Help keep things, you know, organized. So if we put that in here, because if we're touching outside of our river, it can change our lives. Well, it's not going to give us a life. It'll take away a life, so we will go -1. So let's see how that works. Well, we'll press start here, and every time I press right, he moves right. And what's going to happen if he just barrels off the end of this river? Boom. Oh no. And he's back. Back to the start. Okay. So that is good. So we are going to have to do... Well, what's he going to reach at the end? We should have a goal for him. So maybe we could, instead of importing a new sprite, we could paint a sprite. Paint something he's excited to get at the end of this river. I don't know, a tasty fish. I will do my best to draw a mackerel. Okay, big mackerel eye. Okay, that's not bad, huh? Let's make him pink. Pink? That's not a nice pink. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Would it work better if we did gradient? Oh yes. Oh yes. That almost looks scaly. Although we could add some scales, but I think that's good for now. Let's give him blue eyes. Like that. Oops. I have to go undo first. Blue eyes. Okay. Boom. There we go. There's our other sprite, and we can name him Mac. That is for mackerel. Also, we're gonna have to shrink him up because that's giant. It's a giant mackerel, bigger than our shark. Okay, that's good. So click off to get rid of that, and we'll put him right here. Yeah, go get that mackerel. So we will go back, we'll click on our shark to go back to his script, and we're gonna have something happen if he gets to his mackerel, his goal. So we'll have to add another control thing, so if he makes it there, and how do we know if he makes it there? Because he will touch Mac. So if touching Mac, what is gonna happen to him? We will say, I don't know, he could say something like, maybe we'll have him say, oh, yeah, baby. There we go. Exclamation mark. He will say that for 2 seconds if he gets his mackerel. Okay, so right now we've got this script set up for the right arrow, but he's going to be needing to go down and left and, well, up if he wants to. So instead of making this all again, we can just duplicate our script. Boop. Do that again. Boop. And another time. Boop. Alright, so these are really close together. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, that's close enough. So for this one, so now right now they're all right arrow, turning direction 90, and whatever. So we'll have to change those, but everything else seems alright. So now instead of turning right, this one can be up. So if he turns up, what direction, or if we press the up arrow, what direction will he turn into? Up. That makes sense. So let's see how that works. So there's right, and there's up. Oh, well, we already hit the... oh, we already hit it, oh no. This is maybe it'll be a tougher game than we think. So then we change similar things for these ones. So we've got right, up, and we will go left arrow, and that will face him down 180. That would be the coordinate direction. And wait, what was this one? I think I did that wrong. Right, up, left is supposed to be negative 90. Oops. Okay, now down. Down. Okay. So far so good. So let's see how our dude does. Okay. Rolling along. Rolling along. Oh. 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 Except he's upside down there. We'll have to change that. But, well, at least we know it's possible. Yeah! Oh yeah, baby! Yeah! Okay. Let's get him back to the start there. Oh yes, that's another thing we could add to these scripts. If you notice, he hit outside of the line and he got sent back. He went back to the right position, or to the right coordinates, but he's not facing the right direction. So we could add that in. We could go point in direction 90. Point in direction 90. Somewhere in there. There we go. And that should correct that. Okay, so let's just test that out. Go up. Oh, and get sent back to the start. Facing the right direction. Okay, there's another thing I should say, that there are these icons right here, and the one that we have it on right now says that the shark can go all the way around. So when we change directions, he goes all different directions. But if we went to this one, which says it he can only flip, now when we go up, he just raises, and when we go left, he's not upside down. So this one's probably a little nicer for the game that we have, so we'll change it to that. Okay, right now he has, the shark has -8 lives. Well, that doesn't really make any sense. So, oh, didn't know that could happen. So we're probably I'm gonna move these scripts kind of on top of each other just because I don't have a lot of room right now.